Oh, hang on, wrong one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, could I turn the camera around? Oh, I have. There you go. Good afternoon, beautiful people. Johnny, Mark, Nessie. How are you doing? LMK, good to see you. What a miserable day it is today. And then some. You know that really fine rain that soaks you? It's that, but it's oddly warm. Steve Coppin, the king of filth, for his birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Mark. Steve, even I was going to say Mark. Happy birthday to you. I was reading Mark's. Happy birthday, Steve, the king of filth. All filth for the next 24 hours is Steve Coppin's fault. To celebrate his birthday. Jobs are good and 34 a time. It's good. If you got triggers that set them off, Mark. Sean, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. There's a high likelihood that I'm going to fall flat on my arse. As we're eventually going to be dicey because this path isn't the best at all. Oh, cool, Sean. Kirsty, how are you doing? So, Steve Coppin, the king of filth. Hang on, we'll have a couple of minutes here before we set off. That path hell. Oh, someone coming with a dog anyway. That gives me an excuse to have a stop. Mucky Mick, you missed us singing happy birthday to the king of filth. That's Steve Coppin. Chairman, how are you? Yes, Mr. Steve Coppin, the king of filth. Oh. How you diddling, Mick? Look at that miserable, misty, horrible rain. Oh, nice, Kirsty. Dave, how you doing? Just let this guy with his dog come through and then we'll take off. Kind of dreading this path, to be honest. It's not one of my best ideas. It's a really narrow route that you can get like a foot width in. And because I walk funny because of my back, it's like, Dan, how are you doing? Oh, it's that sexy biatch, Perpetual, how are you doing? Hippy Dippy, how are you doing? Hippy Dippy, it's not stopped raining for like 2024 pretty much. How's things done? Jamie, you little legend, you. So everyone coming in, everything today is Steve Coppin's fault. How you doing, Dan? Let this guy get past with his dog. Yeah, it was really windy here, but it's kind of settled down a little bit-ish. Poking fun at Jimmy, as if. Arise, my favourite online chicken. Lots of love to you. Jules Chick, how are you doing? How's things, missus? Loved that walk over on TikTok, loved it. Good little catch up. Vicky, how you doing, chick? So yeah, this turns into like a boot wide. In summer, I got to fall on my arse because you can't really see the edges. But it's very claggy. Very claggy indeed. If you don't know Zero Jules, amazing, amazing, amazing lady. Love her to bits. Right, so we're in, look, There's not much room for Shazza footsteps. I know that feeling, Jules. I do indeedy. So yeah, absolutely any filth today is all birthday boy Steve Copping's fault. Has it been good? Christ, it's slippy. Steve? Green grass. Lots of, but it's growing now. So he'll grow it until about it's a foot tall, and he'll come and cut it all and go and stick it in the silage pits, and then it gets stinky, turning into silage, pickled grass. 24 hours of Steve filthness. I said it yesterday, I need to speak to Gareth. How's things, Vicky? You're hanging? Hanging in where? Oh, has the rain been bad down there? It's going to get horrible the further we get on along this path. I'm starting to regret my choices as we speak. Mark, how you doing? No frills? I know, it sucks. I was thinking about timings, maybe starting a little bit earlier, but we'll see. It's me, I think about stuff and then it goes right out my head. Having a good one, Mark? What time are you at work till? Beautiful people in chat. Nice. That stuff stinks. I hate that plant with a passion. It is the most stinky, most vile smell, and it gives me migraines. And that is sweet black currant. It is vile. One deposited itself at the top of my garden. Can't stand the smell. It's far enough away that I don't smell it, but it gives me headaches. It's not nice. What's it like up there, no frills? Dan. So as we're coming this way, we'll go visit Lizzie the Witch. Savelli, thank you for coming in. I'm in northern England, close to the border with Scotland. Welcome to chat. It's not the best day but hey, it's authentic. The old gnarly oak tree. It's amazing that thing's still standing. $13. I think it's when I get to 11 here, but it doesn't feel like it. That wind blowing up the back of my jacket. I hate this. It gets worse as we go. There's a really big dip where we get a little bit further. It's going to be interesting because I can't walk on the side of it. Jamie, the king of sticker slaps. So funny. Jello, how you doing? Mary, how are you doing? Mary, it's miserable. Ooh, that's been knocked down. So this wasn't actually a functional shelter, it was just someone made it. Mary, thank you so, that is really appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you. See? Hell. Yeah, well, the wind, has the wind got it? No branches could come down. So it wasn't functional. It's just more of a place in the stones. The shepherds upon the hills have those. There's some for the walkers. I want to get back to the heart-shaped stones with the cairns. Crazy Jake, how are you doing? Hang on, hopefully this goes all right. Yes. I have rain right behind me. It's all over my screen. Nessie. Nice one, Jenna. Jenna, I was in, sir. Didn't get a chance to talk. I was in. You were going through the park. You turned your fat camera around because identifiable locations. Nessie. Jacko, how are you doing? Is that foot stop stinging, Mary? So we've got a badger set down here. And I'm getting off that because I'm going to fall. And the fact it took me almost 10 minutes to get out of bed, it was excruciating this morning. I don't want to fall again. Gotta be done. Laughter is the best medicine. Peepee, how are you doing? Christ on a bike, ooh, heck. Ooh. Bloomin' heck. You nearly got blown over. This is good. Oh my God. This bit's horrible. And I'm getting blown about. Not like getting blown in the countryside. You too, Dan. Lovely to see you, Dan. Take well, sir. Exactly, Steve. All fails today is Steve Coppin's fault, as he's the birthday boy. King of Phil for 24 hours. Jamie had a decent 24 hours of filth. Yes, oh crap. Right, I'm straddling. I am straddling. It's not going to work out either. I'll do my hips in. Hang on. Oh my God. It's that really fine stuff. I don't know if you can see the curtains of it pushing through. Yeti, good morning. How are you doing? As usual, I'm starting to question my choices. So yeah, we've got a badger set not far from here, like 5 minutes walk, and they do come this way and through these fields. Right, hang on, I'm going to write my screen again. Please don't kill the stream. There you go. I meant to put something in my pocket to wipe the screen. Forgot. Because it's me. I don't do organised. I was on Dee Dee's and it's another channel's on a copyright strike, so Troll Academy was in. So I've been plucking a lot of people, so it's quite funny. Demi, how are you doing, chick? Good morning. My breakfast making guru. Legendary breakfasts. I've also got my grandma in my ear, not to tell me to keep your hands out my pockets, but hey. So we've got lots of scrapings going on. Also a lot of rabbits, right. Back at you, Yeti. Exactly, Mick. Do we have any badger? Yes, we do. So we've got badger hair on this little run. It's been raining, so any footprints are gone. But we have badger. Randall, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. This bank's going to be, oh heck, bad. Right, let me get up. Shall I behave? So we've got the little piggies up here. So badgers set that way. Badgers also go through the field that way. Where's the track? So you've got a badger track right there. Badgers are low. They're wider than they are tall. So their holes and their little roots are like an O but on its side. And that's what we've got there. Demi, all fails today is Steve Coppin's fault. It's his birthday. So let me get up here. Hi, Steph, how are you doing? See if the horses are in. Easy does it, Shaz73. Ha, I'm out the wind. Happy days. Demi, what are you making today? What culinary delight of a breakfast was you in store for? So we're almost on the animals. We've got ducks, we've got chickens. I'm hoping for lambs. At a friend's little homestead. What? I can't see the horses, they must be out the wind. Don't blame them. Johnny, good morning and lovely to see you. Just remember today's all Steve's fault. Mona, good morning, how are you doing? Ooh, yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Nessie, I'm having that Korean barbecue beef tonight, I've decided. That is going to be in my tummy, yum, yum, yummy. Where's the horses at? They're either in the stable or they're hiding. Can't blame them today. How's things, Mona? Sorry. Scratchy throat. Look at that. About to get mucky. Do I risk hugging the field? No. Me and barbed wire aren't friends. We'll take on the ouchie. I just got stabbed in the head by that. Yakshaw, how are you doing? Good morning. Lovely to see you, Yakshaw. Ooh, what are you hoping to catch today? Ooh, heck. She says walking sideways, dodging. Deep mud. Where's the piggies? There's the piggies. And we've got some mother ducks. We've got a pony. Little pot-belly pigs. Is that Wilhelmina? It's got names. The lambs aren't in actually. They haven't got the lambs out. Well, sheep out. So I wonder if the sheep are in for lambing. Oh, nice, Yakshaw. Is that safe? Mark, I was tempted to make that for my lot tonight. But they are having chilli and jacket potatoes with a big pile of cheese on top. Gary, how you doing? Gary, Steve is the king of filth. So, filth away. It's all Steve's fault for his birthday. Right, yeah, sure. Right, a boat. Hang on. What kind of boat are you going in? In a kayak. Right, is that not a bit iffy? I would have a panic on I was going to end up swimming with a catfish. Oh my God. We're going deep sea diving. Yes, jacket potatoes with chilli and a lot of cheese on top is sublime. It's lovely for the lover. I've even got an oar. Yeah, the actual, yeah. That doesn't sound like... Right, it's that deep. Sticks floating. Ooh, Yeti. Which shrooms are out? Or about to be out? She says holding on to a plank of wood that's not actually nailed down. Any special birthday treats on the cards, Steve? This field used to be full of cows. Not been in for a lot of years. The council's trying to sell it for housing, but happily no one wants it. Yeah, sure, yes I will. Mary, I do the walking so you don't have to. You also don't have to be wet and icy cold hands like I have right now. So we'll go and visit Mary the witch. Mary, oh my God, Liz the witch. Lizzie, now, I can't remember the date she was here. Lizzie was basically, in our terms, eccentric. She dressed differently. Her husband was actually a school teacher here. But if anything went missing in the town, Lizzie was the one to always find it. So I was just listening to what that was the one that always found that missing item. So she started to call her the witch. Now, Mrs. Eccentric Lizzie, Elizabeth, a young lady, was talking to her friends, all excited about her upcoming wedding. And Lizzie jumped in and said, "You'll be wearing white soon enough." Labrador, I thought it was a Rottie for a minute. The white that the young lady ended up wearing was in fact for a funeral. And the story of Lizzie and the witch side came a lot from that. BH, how you doing, Brad? How's things? Right, we're going to go up over the top. If you don't know BH, fab channel, very talented guy. Brilliant chat as well when he's live. Mona, thank you so much for coming in. If you don't know Mona, go over and meet Mona. Mona's got a fab channel as well. Gary, is it miserable your way? I'm right on the top. I have so many frisbees and tennis balls lost on this field from Sam being a pup. Send it up here then, I'm absolutely soaked. Scratch your throat, 2 secs. So we're heading for the church. Now, I've actually been up through scary oak ladders to the top. To be fair, yeah, I'm pretty much a kite myself. That wind's a bit brisk. When the church was built, the tower, they built a huge oak ladder into it. You go up a flight of stairs to the bell ringer's room, and from there you hit the side and the huge old oak ladder. It's not secured in any way, shape or form, and it is long. It's over a regular floor of a house. It's like a set of stairs in a regular house. It's about 1.5 times, maybe 2 times of that. Howie, how are you doing? Good morning, sir. Ooh, that's nice, Mark. Like the sound of that. And that brings you to the next level, which is lots of wires pinned all over the floor, and the mechanism of the bell that we're likely going to hear is all there. It's fascinating. It's like Mission Impossible up there. The next floor gets scary because, again, there's another long, tall oak ladder, but it's not secure to the floor. Ooh, heck, I'm on a seesaw step. It's not secure to the floor. It just rests there. And at the top of that, it's just a hatch that you've got to push up while having nothing else but the ladder that's not secured to hold on to, hoping and praying that it doesn't fall. So that's as far as I've been. I don't like heights, and it's absolutely terrifying up there. Rick, how you doing? And when you get to the top of the steeple, I'll show you as we get round. Oop, they're doing gasworks, great. As you get to the top of the steeple, it's pure blackness when that trap door's open. There's no lighting. So again, you've got to guess, and it's terrifying. Liam, how are you doing? Liam, everyone's got a wrench, so they can go and check each other's channels out. If you want one, you're going to have one, and you can check everybody out. It's just how I do things on here. Vicky. Honestly, it's mad. The view up there is amazing. But I just couldn't bring myself to come to where the windows are that I'm going to show you, that are all blacked out. Terrifying. Can't go into flick. Gone to sleep even. Me old aching bones would have me in bed for a week. So, at the top of the tower, just next to the steeple there, you've got a balcony looking out this side. I've actually got photographs for little ones of a dad up there when they were doing some work up there. Adrian, how you doing? Ron, Coffee Monitor, how are you? Nicole, how are you doing, chick? Secret Kiev, how you doing, Secret Kiev? I love your videos. So on the first floor where the bell ringers are, so I think there's 7 or 8 bell ropes, and they practice every week. Boba, how you doing? Bobby Life. They have them in circularly on that first floor, and they have a mat underneath them with a number, and they'll have practices once a week, and they all go up there, play the various tunes, but that's how they do it. You've got no idea how tempted I was to move the mats around once, so 1 became 8, 2 became 1, just to see if anyone noticed, but I thought no, I don't want to go up in flames. Maybe not the best idea, but that's how they do it. Everyone has their little... Oh, heck, what's that? Ambulance stuck. Huge traffic lights down here. Absolutely miserable. Yeah, they have. They started doing it. Yeti. They've been doing it since the turn of the year. See if I come under here for a minute. I've been doing it since the turn of the year. A friend has had about 1,000 wiped off his channel, and it's solely because of that. YouTube are going through subscribers, and if they deem it a dead account, then that's it. Why is my toilet light on? Maddie, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Here's me hiding under a bush. Manny, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So we're going around the back of the church. There's a tiny graveyard around the back where Lizzie the witch is. And there's also another headstone, and it looks like claws have gouged the headstone. And they also blamed that on Lizzie, but for false, it's likely false. But they're very unusual if they are false. They do look like claw marks. Yeti, my friend, his channel grew by about 55,000 in 3 weeks with the stuff that he streams, he live streams. And they just suddenly started taking them off, 100 here, 100 there. And he's down about 1,000, I think. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 1.5. Rick, it's Steve Copman's birthday. He's the king of filth for a day. Me hiding under a bush in the rain. How cool is that? So that was actually the local, well, it was a village at the time, hall. Ooh, hang on. Right, you're about to meet my leg, so please be patient. There you go. You're dry and clean again. Midlife Wolf Girl, hi, thanks for coming in. How are you? In a minute, we're just going to go into that back of that church. Where's Wolf? Oh. Feyenoord Rotterdam. Welcome in to chat. Moo, please don't repeat in chat, or the mods will remove your comments and time you out. Any special birthday tea tonight, Steve? What you on? But if you watch it and you drop down in chat, I can give you a wrench and you can have a look at everyone's channels. Get to know everybody. We've got a lot of live streamers, content creators in. But just drop down into chat and I'll give you a wrench. And you can go and meet everybody. Vicky, yes I am. Care of Mick and Nick, some lovely leather boots with amazing grip. They are lovely and toasty warm. How are you doing, Adrian? So this little town's a market town. So the farming communities from up on the moors for centuries. I stick it in for when I'm done. Jenna. storm damage. Didn't have to take that tree down and have their front garden. Hyacinths. Lovely old cherry blossom as well. Bless it. Done. Look at all that. Where are the hooligans? That's a good question, Rick. So you've got lots of old terraces like that, a couple of 100 years old, all local sandstone, dotted around, and as the town grew, it just got filled in the gaps. So here's the little village hall. Well, it was a village hall. It's now an antique centre. But look at this. Look at the stonework on there. So the church is called St Martin's. It's got a famous window. We'll have visitors from all over the world for a pre-Raphaelite window in here. And there you go. I've been all the way up to where the clock faces are, but my nerves wouldn't let me go any higher. Terrified the life out of me. Right, we'll nip up around the back. Sarah, how you doing, chick? So to get round, we're going up here because there's no actual path to it. There's your church doors. Look at that doorway. References made to work. Beautiful. Right, let's go. August, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. So this belongs to the church as well, this little bungalow. And just like that, into the quiet. Talca, my friend, how are you? And Lizzie the witch is up against the wall. What's up, Sarah? You back? Feel better soon, Sarah. See if I can find the oldest one. We locally have a lot of seamen, as in Navy. That came out wrong, didn't it? Lizzie the Witch is up here. Who's this? In memory, Francis of William Charles. He who departed this life 1793, aged 42. So 1743. Yes, Nessie, didn't think it'd be you to get it. I'm not starting to sing friggin' in the rigging. I'm in a church ground. We're in the back of a church to see a witch's grave. 1817, a little girl called Jane. So we have Richard, son of Whitford, Mary Dickinson, who died 1st of March 1815, aged 2 years and 9 months. Also Jane, their daughter, who died 1817, aged 2 years and 6 months. Also Thomas, their son, who died at 19, I think. And Whitfield, the above Mary, wife of Whitfield, died 2 days of April 1845, aged 65. Who died 2 days of April. Odd turn of phrase. Lizzie's buffering you. Sorry, is that because I'm bending down? And we have Lizzie the Witch. This one's her headstone. The rain's hiding it. Lockman, how you doing? I shouldn't laugh because I'm in a graveyard. So yeah, big pepperoni, thank you for coming in. So I've been all the way up to those shitters, but I just couldn't do the rest. Absolutely terrifying. T-Bird, how are you doing? Yeah, Alice Nutter. Pendle, what a place. Now this is the grave that they say is the witch's claw marks on it. I am in northern England, in a county called Cumbria, close to Scotland. So you've got these, they do look like claw marks, I do have to say. They do look like claw marks all the way through the stone. How you doing, long man? Paula, how you doing? It's an absolutely beautiful church, but I don't know if it's open. I haven't got any cash on me to put in the pot. If I go in the priory, I always put some money in the pot. So we have our seaman. He was a surgeon in the Royal Navy, William Fleming. And he died in February 1833. Or is that a 5? Might be a 5, hard to tell. I've never actually looked at these ones on the side up this end. So we've got 1700s, 1800s here. That one, such a shame. The weather's got it. Ask Mick. I'm trying to be good. Quarter to the hour. A different set of notes the whole way through, so they've not got markings on. Mark, do you remember when Most Haunted went up Pendle? Mag's Myths and Legends that comes in. She's kind of your end of the world ish. In memory of Mary, wife of, who died. £1794. Bless her, 1794. She got a little one. Erected in the memory of Thomas Tinling. Brampton, who died April 4th, 1827, aged 75. And this is Fleming, another Fleming. I've had a few Flemings. Jane, a relict, so widow of the above named Thomas, died 3rd of October 1835, aged 65. Their son, who died 1842, aged 47. Right, let's walk back out and round. Jenna. Oh, it could get way worse. Let's be honest, it's me. So this is the one that's got the claw marks down the back from the front. That one's 1818. $1834, this one. No, it kind of lights this one. This is the claw mark one. And you just can't read it, it's too damaged. Memory of John Morrison, Florenson, son of 1790. It wouldn't take a lot. You know me by now. Ooh, heck, somebody just flew in my face. So yeah, I've been all the way to this wall edge, just on there. There's a trapdoor on that side that you're on a ladder that's not attached to anything. Hi Mac, thanks for coming in. And you've got to push a hatch open while holding on to nothing. Terrifying, not my thing. Vicky, no, it just slips out. This is the one thing that worried me about doing lives, because my mouth's not connected to my brain. Some stuff just pops out. And when it does pop out, it's too late to do anything about it. Do you know what? My parents' neighbour is a maypole dancer. And he practices in his garden and right outside my mum and dad's living room window. Unfortunately, my parents won't film it for me. Darn it. Because it would be highly amusing to me. His hankies in his hand, the works. So we're just going around the front of the church. Come around the front of the church. So even the churches didn't get away with their railings being taken for World War One. Everyone had to do their bit for the war effort. I've never been in there. I don't know what is in there. That little tiny hatch. You alright? So we're heading into the town centre and it's dinner time. Lots of people to give me odd looks. So again, all these old houses. Big old houses too. Each room had their own fireplace. This terrace of townhouses are huge. Absolutely enormous. Oh, gotta be done. It wouldn't take much. Wouldn't take much, I'm quite good at it myself. Right, hang on. Try not to get run over. So, town centre, the marketplace with the boot hall in the middle. Little oldie worldy market town. What's Gary doing? Walnut whip weather. Have you got sticky balls with your walnut? Yeah, man in true. So you've got banks, you've got old inns, you've got old coach houses. That pub is one of the oldest pubs in the town, and someone needs to take it on. You've got old bank buildings. Because it's a market town, all the farmers came down to sell their wares. A lot of banks. And you've got one bank there, and you've got a massive one in front. What's he saying? Right, just hold it down for me while I get through here. Hopefully I don't bump into my parents. Charles Dickens stayed at this inn back in the day. Dave, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Hang on, Dave, I'll give you a wrench. Sorry, I thought you'd have one. There you go, Dave. Hiya. You alright? There you have a wrench, sir. So it's now a huge butcher's. I don't know what they're doing with upstairs, but it's beautiful. I'm just getting past the local people that I know. You alright? Mason work, amazing. Mick, look at the roofs on these. The eaves are starting to bend right in on these. The house that Mick built. That building's also an all local sandstone, mostly. Beautiful buildings. Ooh, it's market day. Forgot it's Wednesday. But because the weather's crap, there's not many here. Look at that skinny house. That is actually a flat. It's like one up, one down. It's a flat with a dark recent history. The guy that lived there was an alcoholic. Didn't really have any friends. He was always kicking off in the pub. He had a daughter, and she was really the only one. He didn't really have any friends. Oh, hang on, you're all wet. I can't have you. Oh, heck, I can't have you wet. There you go, thank you, old wet Shazza. Yeah, and the doctor's surgery below has a funny smell. They thought it was the drains, so they got them out. Wasn't the drains, he'd actually passed away, and no one had thought to check on him for 3 weeks. And since then, no one's really lived in there. So on the other side of this is the Masons building, the Masons terrace. They own this lot, this block. Dodgy handshakes. And boarded up windows. I am absolutely dripping. It's rather moist today. And there you go. Lawson Mason Hall, Masonic Hall. There you go. What you saying, Nessie? And I'll just dry you off a little bit. There you go. Now I can see. I bet you're not. They do have open days, but it is the world of dodgy handshakes. But they do a lot locally for the kids. This wall needs a lot of repairs. Local resources, sandstone, but it's very porous and it soaks up the water and it just flakes away. Vicky, I'll be asleep by tea time. For me, daytime drinking, I would either go out on an afternoon and be steaming and home in bed by 7 o'clock, or go out and not get tipsy. Bizarre. It's Steve. You tell me, Mick, and 83 is a long time to get yourself around, mister. Right, just going to get a drink. Ladies do lunch. Shall we do Lover's Lane? Lover's Lane might do us okay, actually. We'll hit Lover's Lane. Might keep me out this rain a little bit. Rocks Mark is amazing. He's a good one, he's an absolute diamond, is Arik. So these are typical workers' houses, Victorian, early Victorian. A room downstairs, which is your kitchen and your living room. One, maybe 2 bedrooms upstairs, and your bathroom out in the back, outside. They've been adapted now. I think the 2 bedroom, these ones. Oh, Oh, I'm going to get soaked off these bushes. Nothing worse than a wet bush when you try and stay dry. So the question is this afternoon, well, his morning, will Yakshaw be able to stay in his boat? Hobo Rob, how you doing? All right, let's cut down Lover's Lane. So, out the backs. Jonathan, I live in Cumbria, Northern England. Out the backs, the outdoor toilets would be in these little yards. No, England, Jonathan. Wanda, how are you doing? If you don't know Wanda, she's amazing. No, I'm not doing it on no, I'm not doing it on purpose, just doing it. So that was a coach house, that was part of the farm. It's actually bricked in the big archways, which is a shame, they'd be lovely as glass. Oh, nice one, Jonathan. Is it a bit wet there as well? It's been chucking it down. Here, I'm a little bit moist. So yeah, if you don't know Wanda, go check her out. Lovely, lovely lady. Beautiful part of the world. Beautiful 6 a.m. 6 a.m. I was trying to get my ass out of bed and failing miserably. So I had to get like lightning bolts down my right leg, couldn't move. Hence, I shouldn't really be walking, but hey, look at the lions. It's surrounded, but it's meant to be. Ooh, yes. So Nessie, I'll do a video. I've done a video with them before, but I'll put another video together. So, a couple of years ago, I sent my DNA off to Texas to have my DNA tested. And I'm more Scandinavian than British, or English, with a bit of Scotland, Wales, Ireland in, a sprinkle of Finland, a bit of the Balearics, I think. Yes, around about 11 Celsius is actually quite warm compared to what it has been, but I'm kind of wet through my coat, very moist. And with that DNA testing, you get to build your family tree. I've got back into early 1700s. Ooh, heck, look at the lean on that wall. Can you even see it? Big old bow in the middle of the wall. And with that, with the family tree section, photos start popping up. And I've got some absolutely amazing black and white photos. You can colorise them, but you can also add motion to them. And the faces of the people off those black and white photos, they wake up and they start looking around and they'll smile. And I scared the living daylights out of Nessie. Nocturnal, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. So is that actually a garden or is it a shared garden? Must be shared. Right, hang on a sec, I need to wipe you, you're all wet. There you go. Did you see the bough on it? It's probably had ivy like it's all the way along this side. Fix your dodgy one. So these walls are actually limed in. Lime back in the day was the building cement. And when they are rebuilt and repointed, You've got to use the old-fashioned ways because they're listed all the way along. Yeah, it was all Norway, Sweden. So you've got the Viking little finger then. The Viking finger. Pulling my jeans up. So again, another terrace. These actually are bigger houses. You've got some coal miners' cottages across. But yeah, I was freaking out Nessie with the photos, bringing them to life. They are creepy. One of them looks like a lurch. But about, so far, I think there's 10,300 DNA relatives out there. God help them. Ooh, cool. Well, not cool that you got it, but the history that goes with that. So yeah, miners' cottages, 2 up, 2 down. I've got a bigger one now, bigger 2 there. Alright, I need to wipe you again, hang on. Please don't die. Sorted. Look, the tarmac's over the old cobbles, how rude. So we've just walked past an old inn. And the coach house for it is this building here. Now a couple of houses, upside downs. Alright, Faith, no bother. Thanks for coming in. Ooh, I love black cherry. Yeah, I used MyHeritage for my DNA test, and absolutely loving the family tree part. And through that, I've managed to get my mum back in touch with a cousin that she's not seen since they were kids, which is really good. I would like a family reunion road trip. I think I could do pretty much most countries around the world if I DOS with relatives. Be a cheap jolly. And then you've got the witch's hat. Run. Really, really interesting. Photos is my great aunt, I think, and she's clearly got spinal issues. So I think I'm blaming her, and that's my mum's side from my back, when it's all really my dad's side that's got the spinal issues. So maybe it's just next storm. You got there, Randall? So this garage has been there since the dawn of time. I've got photographs from the 1940s and it's exactly the same. Looks like it's going to fall down again. So there's the witch's hat. That's the hill that we walk across when I cross my fingers and everything else, that I'm not going to get death by cowed all the way along. You too, Yeti. Yeti, thank you so much for coming. If you don't know Yeti, go over. Anyone up in the rafters lurking in the background, if you want to come in, I'll give you a wrench and you can check everybody out. Got some fabulous channels in. Ooh, moist. You can see the angle that this built. It's a retaining wall. The train line. There's a train, there used to be a train line that we walk. The moors above where we are, we're a hive of activity and industry. Coal mines, lime kilns, and it was all transported down to the town. And the platform was just in front of where that white van is. We actually walked the old line that was closed in the 1970s. Have a good one, Yeti. If you haven't got Yeti, he's also got his Insta. He rocks. Mick's absolutely on fire. So you've got the fancy Victorian houses down this end, bank managers, the wealthy. The train station house is just over there for the station master. And again, you've got Victorian houses all the way up, with newer ones spotted in between. Mick, did you build this one? Look at the wonk on that. And again, these are more fancy, more well-to-do houses from back in the day. Amongst them, I'll just let this one with the dog come past. Coffee walks and whatever. How are you doing? Good morning. We're out in the rain. Jamie. Ivor, thank you for coming in. The wall that Mick built. Nick, how are you doing, chick? So, a right touch of fishing in chat. Fishing live every weekend. You have us lot and others in the chat taking the bicky. Nick's fishing this weekend. You're out with 2 rods, Nick? Nick's going to have 2 rods in her hands. Who'd have thought? How's things, Coffee Walks? I'm good, Ivor. Apart from a little bit wet, it's raining. But all good. Soon we're on to another long, big Victoria terrace. Get your words out, Shaz. For the more well-to-do. 3-floored, huge houses. Not for the workers. For the middle class. I hope they're being good with you, Nick. If I live closer, I'll be down. That's all. You what? What you doing, Mick? You letting her what? You're eating the green eggs? If she's got a rod in each hand, she's not going to be able to stop you, is she? Kraken, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. I've never actually been into this road, but there'll also be cellars. A lot of the houses in the UK now, you don't get cellars at the old houses, but these ones in particular likely have. And again, Victorian. Another couple of well-to-do houses. The coal miners, those that worked on the peat moss, they couldn't afford houses like these. And unlike these ones, the bosses would have those. Hang on, you're a bit fuzzy. Look at that, told you I was wet. See if I can get across this road without getting squished. And again, beautiful houses. Vicky, the land of Oz. Farmer on his quad. They've gone soft. Back in the day, you didn't have a cabin on. You took the weather. We used to anyway. Gamekeeping is a 24/7 job. Out in the elements. It's like farming, really. Almost at the world's skinniest pavement. You have to literally hug the wall to get past. And because stone's the local building tool, it's so readily available everywhere on stone walls. Just like the hospital we're about to walk past. Face the Ace, how you doing? Oh heck, hang on, you're a bit... You got dripped on, sorry. I'm moist as moist can be. A footpath that's like a foot wide. So behind that wall is a memorial hospital from Second World War. It's still a hospital today. It's a step between hospital, main hospital and home. A few little wards. And again, all local stone. Steve. Now we have the Hill of Misery. Aye, Steve, it's a bit of a slant, that one. It's on the right one. Down on this corner we have a World War II pillbox. Preparations were made for the invasion all around the country. The west coast of England was bombed. Glasgow severely bombed. All coastal ports, shipbuilding places, they got a few bombs in their way. Places like this pillbox on strategic points were built. Vibe Adventures, how you doing? Oh, that's very rude. I'm not a fan of crumpets, I have to actually say. Little smart ass. Beth, I love you. How are you doing, chick? Is your hole closed up yet? So you got the window to the pillbox at the bottom of this little wall. Beth had a weeping hole, but it's all right now. Right, need to get across without getting squished. Or very wet. Nice one, Sean, thank you. So you've got the window to the pillbox down the bottom there. Is there a second one? Yes, there is. So they've got way to look, all directions, and hide away for any invasion coming. How many times have I said moist? I'm soaking. I am absolutely dripping. You see, even holding my phone up, my elbow is a little puddle in my jacket. Wiltshire Farm Foods. Handy for the old folk, Wiltshire Farm Foods. Mick, give them a try. You'll kill me. Ooh, heck. And I'm right next to a puddle. I'm gonna get wet. Damn it. Ha, I didn't get wet. Please don't run me over, big truck. Best way, Mark. I've got a load of stuff to make up and freeze in portions. Yeah, more roadworks. Ah, it's because Virgin are putting a fibre broadband in. Paula. I'm walking quick because I'm wet. It has a habit of spiriting you along, as does roadworks in a truck. Darn it. Please don't hit me. Is he coming up here? He stood around the big cavernous hole in the ground, all nice and toasty, warm and dry in his wagon. Do you think he'd give me a lift? And here's me zigzagging. Oh, I'll have to move because there's a car. Wow, I smell horse bush. This is known, Mark, as Millionaire's Row. Oh, how the other half live. Nick, today, Steve Coppin, birthday boy, is the king of filth. It's all his fault. So Beth, fire that filth in because it's Nick, Steve's fault even. Sucks. Alright, I'm going to have to move because I feel pressured because of cars. This hill is miserable. It goes on and on and on. Ooh, heck, sorry about that. It got blown on my arse. Yes, Mick, getting told Steve Coppin is the king of filth. Yeah, I do too. A good sleep. Right, we've got someone walking. Told you this time when I get past. As if I do. I have no idea what you mean, Beth. Right, am I safe to stop me pull back for a minute? Beth is my conscience. When I'm going to do something stupid, she sits on my shoulder and tells me off. Jamie, I don't know how you do it. Do you have a kip during the day as well? Mark, exactly. I don't know what they're talking about. Ooh, nice, Paula. Ouchie, I shouldn't have stopped. I try and do about 5 a day, Monday to Friday. On weekends I cannot get out to walk. They're kind of rest days. I aim to walk around about 20 miles a week. Gary, yes he has. I'm amazed he's not got wings. Wings? Wings. Dave, you want to try my little legs? Chucking it down. Jamie, fun story. So my son, he's nosy like me, inquiring mind. Back in the day, in his late teens, loved Monster, had a bit of addiction, like you have, to Red Bull. Please don't run me over. And he decided to work out what the volume of bull do. So taurine that he drank. And he worked out that at that point, he'd already drank a litre of taurine. Now today it's chemically taurine, but taurine originally is bull billy bunk. Ooh, nice, Mark. I've got a nice long one that goes to a prisoner war camp. Biggest prisoner war camp in the UK for German officers, called Camp 18. Building's still standing. It takes you along the South Tyne. You do run the gauntlet with a lot of cows in places no one can hear you scream. It's a really nice walk right along the Tyne. Yes, Jamie. So he worked out that he drank a litre of the stuff. I wonder how much you've drank. Although it will be chemically made in a lab. But that's where taurine comes from. That's why it's called taurine. Bull billy bunk. Jenna, I'm behind you in row. I promise, because it's me. The way that I've looped round, if I'd gone the other way, I would have to double back to get on another road. Okay, Randall. Look how meticulous. Oh, hang on, you could see if I actually had your screen clean. Look at the meticulous trim on that bush. Puts me to shame. Oh, my bush was that tidy. Different kind of bush though. Mine's a laurel. Wow. Definitely toasty warm now. Does anyone want to see if the foal's out? If you want, I can take you to the foal. If it's not in the stable. Nocturnal, thank you so much for coming in. If you don't know much, Nocturnal, go over. White? What white? What white, what wall? The old whitewash was lime, but now just basic paint. You alright, Ollie? Oh my God, ha? Very eloquent. Ooh, cool. Today it's Stephen Chats. And we're back to the farm. That'd be good and not try and get run over. So, would you like to go to the horse with its foal? That new sparkling little foal with its horny friends? I thought you meant like the paint on it. Yeah, it's salt. Salt seeping out the stone. Sweet dreams, Nick, Beth even. Same reason, chat and talk at the same time, crap. Love you too, you're amazing. So do you want the foals or do we just carry on? Foley and the hornies. Mark, lovely seeing you. Have a good one. Hopefully those headaches stop. Migraines aren't fun. And Gary's cousins. So this was a farm. Full. I mean, if you want to, I'll go down. Aye, aye. And Gary's cousins. That's the one. I need to strategically pull my jeans up as well. And I'm safe down there because there's not really anyone down there. You know what I mean. You can feel them slipping. I can't do it yet because there's a fella in shorts. Nick, have a good one. The day's nearly done. Just hold you down until I get past here. Have we got any lambs? We've got hens. No lambs as yet. Chucks and sheep. Oh, that fantastic chick. Ooh, I thought it was a car coming. Margaret comes in. She's done the carnivore diet. Oh my god, she has dropped so much weight. Dead proud of her. A lot of weight she's dropped and she's looking fantastic for it. Mick, we're nearly at the tree of girth. Oh, you can see it if I light the screen. There you go. Let's get down there. So anyone watching, if you want to drop down and chat, I'll give you a wrench. And you can check all the channels out in chat. Others live stream. Others create content. And I didn't put anything in my pocket for the horse and the foal. That sparkly brand new little foal, absolutely adorable. Love coming across that yesterday, total surprise. Landscaping extreme, they're building a house. Steve. Paula, no way, well done. That is a lot of weight to lose. Well done, missus. Hang on, I need to wipe you. You're wet. I didn't do any better there, hang on. That's the thing when you've got 3 lenses. There you go. That's better. Watercress soup, oh I bet you love that. Very well done, Paula, it's amazing. Still haven't found the owl. Five more miles tree. I think I've done about 4.5 so far. When I'm on top of the moors, I do a lot more, but the weather's not right to be up there. I'd need water wings and a snorkel, and it gets dangerous up there. Nice one, Steve, thank you. Listen to them all. Robins, blackbirds, chaffinches that plague my life. I can hear it, it's in my garden, damn it. It's a lot cheaper tree, and then some. A lot cheaper. Yes, I'm in Northern England, a county called Cumbria, close to the border with Scotland. Ooh, heck. I nearly went down on the ground. Just looking for deer on that edge there and down at the back. Ooh, yes, coffee and Baileys. I'd do a coffee and Baileys really nicely. Happily, the neighbour's finished burning leaves. He's got none left to burn. The nearest castle is about 6 miles that way. Hadrian's Wall is 4.5 miles that way. Hadrian's Wall, it was built at the start of the 1st century-ish by the Romans, cut the country in half with a wall to keep the northerners out and the land that they'd taken below it. There you go, make the tree of girth. Didn't hear me owl last night. There's a quarry from the Romans, about 1800 years old. 3/4 mile that way. Quinn, how you doing? Quinn, today, Steve Coppin, birthday boy, is king of filth. Everything's his fault. He has had a kind of unfilthy day, pretty much, though. Should be your turn. Right, let's go find this. Oh, hang on, I can do the strategic gene pull-up. Just checking there's no one behind me. Mick, it's huge. It is massive. Look at that, it's like a full adult tree. Full grown tree. But in actual fact, it's a side branch, believe it or not. There. My jeans aren't sagging down too far. Let's go find that horse and its little baby. As a rule, well, low bridges are high. They'll probably have a marker on the side somewhere saying how high it is. If it's urban, like in cities, towns, and it's a low bridge, they'll mark it and warn it. It'll have it written on somewhere, I've just not looked for it. We're like the back of beyond here, so they're not as picky with the rules. Oh heck. No, vicious truth, not in this one. Maybe others. There is offerings given at spring and winter equinox just down there. LFC, you're welcome. Jamie, that one's alright. Oh no, don't know, leave that. Sorry. Ignore me. Right, there you go, tree. I was waiting longer than I thought you would. But there you go. Do you know what I forgot to put on? I forgot to put on the subscribers only. That's why you've got this going on. Can someone with the opportunity to do it, or horses inside, what it's for? Someone that's got the appendage, nice one, thank you. That's the one. You know they're going to do it, they try. They act sensible, but you know what's going to do when the hammer's going to drop. The hammer's going to fall. And it invariably does. I've been dealing with a lot of it this morning. Nice one, Jamie, thank you. Because when I've been using the subscribers only, but haven't had Trollville. Yeah, she's got a foal inside. The foal's not tall enough to see out the gate. She's just in there. Using the subscribers only, it stopped it all week. And I forgot to do it. I was rushing. Hence the try and come to play. Ooh, did you? It's the Wishes Brew. So you see with that, it's a bit numpty here, forgot this morning. It just keeps you lot entertained and busy. Sorry, Steve. Sorry for your loss. Mick, how many's that so far? You've been a lightning quick. Jamie, you're going to be a busy boy, don't get lifted. Which side's less? Oh, that's, do we? Look at this side. Oh heck, nearly went over. Yes, Jamie, just don't get lifted. Quinny sure is, he's going to be very busy. He's going to need the satchel on his bike. For all the stickers he's got it. How big are they? Are they like regular size ones, or is he giving you bigger ones or smaller ones or what? Just all the same size? "3 inch squares, oh my god." And you got any idea where you're sticking them? You could put them all in the big square on a wall. You take a huge chunk of a wall up, putting them all together next to one by one. Oh, Quinn, that sucks. That sucks. 6. But yeah, there you go. See, it stops. Just me being a numpty, forgot to put it on. Apart from that, it's grand. And to be fair, they could be way worse than they actually were. Right, so there's no fence at all between us and the road, and it scares me. See, if there's a big smash on there, they could quite easily come over the top. And people walking their dogs, and they have them off the lead on here as well. There's nothing to stop a dog's chasing a bird or a squirrel and getting splattered on the road. Everywhere. You see the surveillance ones, they're funny. They're really funny. They could be a YouTube wall of fame on those surveillance notices. Nice one, Mick, thanking you. And wouldn't you know, it rain's almost stopped, the sky's getting lighter, which is typical. Lets me get absolutely soaking wet. It still sucks, Steve. We had the same, my brother-in-law, and he went Christmas Day 2 years ago. You know it's coming, but when it does, it sucks. Has it, Mary? I'll have a look at it. To the moony. He'll get himself locked up. We cannot have that. Is the life gone screwy for anybody else? Chat became in bed. Isn't that odd? You used to get the deer coming across into here, but you can see how busy that road is. Yeah, it's strange. So there's your monument to the Jacobites. Spooky down here on the night. Well, spooky. And the new oak tree. Oh no, look, it's all going to come back in. Nice one, Mick. Look how much that sign's sunken into the ground. I'm taller than it. Dog in park. Can you imagine? There's always people parked in a lay-by at the bottom of this road. And it's like, what are you doing? There's also like a pull-off lane further along, and it had some public toilets there and like a rest area with picnic tables, whatnot. But it became a bit of a place like that. And a local guy got caught by the police with a fish. and it was closed not long after. Totally shut it off, you weren't allowed to stop. All shut up at night. But yes, a local man got caught with a fish. The teeth are going to rip you. Hoo-ha. But he was in the lay-by in the toilets there with a fish. As you do. Playing hide and seek with a fish, we'll put it that way. It ended up in the papers. Not actually what he was doing with the fish, but he ended up in the papers over it. Steve, the brake light system, do tell. Steve, you seem to know a lot about the brake light thing. Yeah, well, it's all trout fishing around here. So it likely, unless he is a big lad and it was a salmon, he's been on one of the salmon rivers. But everyone mainly catches trout around here. But yes, he got caught with a fish. And another fella. Put it that way. So, Verly, are you still here, Verly? There's Verly, I'll give you a wrench and you can check everybody out. See if you've got prawns. You've got a mouthful of prawn. Oh, hey. Are they sliding down your throat nicely? Said prawny juice. Yeah, they close them down. A lot of people just pull up and have the picnics there and use the restrooms there, but the fallen bungees there. But they close them because of the nighttime activities going on there. So Belly, everyone in here's got brilliant channels. Click on the names and choose go to channel, you can check everybody out. Everybody has got a brilliant channel, they do lives, they do content, mostly. The Bud Files, how are you doing, Sue? From a very wet northern England. How's that beautiful family? Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. Sue, whenever I see you, I expect Jamie to pop out of the middle of nowhere, giving it bing bongy bong. It's cute, it's funny. If you don't know the Bud Files, legendary channel, go check her out. So Verly, they are fabulous. You'll learn a lot and meet some amazing people. I've got me back to the rain, trying to keep you kind of dry, but failing. I can't even see to the next hill. It's coming in. Oh heck, there you go again, me on screen. Right, how do I change it? Raindrops keep dropping on my screen. There you go. A soaking wet Shazza, just what you want to see. How y'all doing? Yeah, we've got a few people do lives, we've got content creators, everyone rocks. I know you don't mind a bit of voice. There's that little old cock, all on his tods, looking for a lady. Poor cock. Cock pheasant, all on his tod. Right, you lovely lot, I'm going to go home and I'm going to go and get dry. Get some different clothes on. Paula, I have many. Dripping, I said dripping. Can't even show you the borders, I can't show you Gretna, I can't show you Dumfries over that way. It's all hiding. So, 12 Stone Ranch, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. So thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go and get dry, get out this rain and get a coffee. So Steve Coppin, a very happy birthday, Mr. King of Filth. Everything's your fault, 24 hours. Have an amazing rest of your birthday. I know you've had some really sad news, but yeah. So thank you all for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.